we will learn about the banking and introduction. Yesterday I have sent some of the videos to understand about the bank. Today we will start with the book. Finance is the lifeblood of all economic activities such as trade, commerce, agriculture and industry. A bank is generally understood as an institution which provides fundamental financial services such as accepting deposits and lending loans. Like the school also one of the institution. In the school, what we are getting the education. The institutions are giving education to all the people and giving services to the teachers. Like that, the banking sector acts as the backbone of modern business world. The banking system significantly contributes for the development of any country. Due to the importance in the financial stability of a country, banks are highly regulated in most countries. We can see about the history of bank. Central bank manages a state's currency, money supply, interest rate. As we have studied in the previous lessons, money supply is regulated by the central banks and it controls the price level also by reducing the supply of money, and it gives the interest rates for the savings or deposits amount, and loan amount also it fixes the interest rates. In 1609 the Bank of Amsterdam was established, and the 1694 the Bank of England was established. 1790 the currency crisis held in the world, and then 1800 the Bank of France was established. Some other list of development of banks are given in the book. After getting the book you can learn briefly. Next, history of the Indian banking system in India. First modern bank, it was established in 1688 Madras Agency House, by the British Bank of Hindustan, and then Calcutta General Bank of India 1786 it was started, and three presidency banks were established. They are Bank of Calcutta, Bank of Bombay, Bank of Madras. There was three presidency in the British rule. அதாவது மாகாணங்கள்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. இப்போ நம்ம nowadays it is known by states, but in the British period it was called as presidency. மூன்று branches இருந்துச்சு, மூன்று மாகாணங்கள் இருந்துச்சு, கல்கத்தா, பாம்பே, மெட்ராஸ். எல்லா பக்கமும் ஒரு பேங்க், சென்ட்ரல் பேங்க்ஸ் வந்து பிரிட்டிஷ் ரூலில் எஸ்டாப்ளிஷ் பண்ணி வச்சுருந்தாங்க. அண்ட் தென் இம்பீரியல் பேங்க் ஆஃப் இந்தியா ஆல்சோ established in 1921, and which was nationalized in 1955, and there were so many State Bank of India also established. Next, we will see about the commercial bank. In your book it is given here clearly. We have to study about the commercial bank, what is commercial bank and what is the functions of commercial banks, what is the role of commercial banks. All those things you can study in later. Now what is commercial bank? An institution for receiving, keeping and lending money. A bank is an institution for receiving money and keeping safe in the bank, and it is giving the loans to the people. And the commercial banks reference is given here. Definition: commercial banks are profit-seeking financial institutions that take deposits from customers at a lower rate of interest and make business loans at a higher interest rate. In addition, they also sell various investment products and banking services that segment their profit. In other words, we can say The commercial banks refers to a bank or a division of a large bank. அதாவது ஒரு சென்ட்ரல் பேங்க் அதனுடைய பிரான்ச்சஸ்ஸு தான் இன்னொரு லார்ஜ் பேங்கோடைய பிரான்ச் தான் வந்து கமர்ஷியல் பேங்க், which more specifically deals with deposit and loan services provided to corporations or large middle-sized business as opposed to individual members of the public or small business. They do not provide long-term credit as liquidity of asset is to be maintained. Today's class it is over. Then tomorrow we will see the functions of the commercial banks. Thank you.